sports, college football, just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Thunderbirds and the Ohio Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Thunderbirds ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Ohio Bobcats offense will have first crack at this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Out of the backfield, he's open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Now the Thunderbirds offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And it's the Thunderbirds want to move quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to power their way ahead. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Thunderbirds in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Heaves it deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. keeps it on the option. Could be an alley. Ball is loose. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. From the shotgun, the inside give. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And it's the Thunderbirds kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, the ground game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass. That's caught. It's Pugh. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. Picks up the first down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bobcats are marching down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged out, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on third. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Thunderbirds will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. And this quarterback has had a rough game. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind, and they'd love to get something going here. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. You know, people like to make fun of quarterbacks, call them soft. They're nuts. He knew he was going to get drilled and still deliver the ball. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Great place to start for this offense. Back to the ground game on the left. Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ohio! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has to produce more than he has in this one. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football. Right back to it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And it's the Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo. Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Thunderbirds have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And it's the Thunderbirds with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here?
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Punt is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And there he goes. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got it. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds us back in the middle. Oh, he got loose. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gets the back moving. Running back searching for a hole. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Using the quick game. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Tight end now in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ohio! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Looking for blockers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Jefferson.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. They'll stop him short of the first down. It brings up 4th, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They boot it away. He's got it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The throw. Hauls it in. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He rifles one deep down the right side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bobcats!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
The Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Jackson will throw. Shoots it to the left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Got enough for the first. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. This time he wants to throw. Get it out on the screen. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And we've seen this offense, man, that they've featured the running game, and he's done a good job of making plays, breaking tackles, being a big part of it. Now, what do? Try to slide this in here, make it look like a little bit of run, slow down those linemen that go upfield really fast, slip it to him, try to make a big play. But to me, it's more about just trying to give this guy the ball in space so he can do more damage.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The give to the lone running back. And tackled there by the defense.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Unloads it left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On target over the middle. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The corners are walked up tight. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And it's the Thunderbirds peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. To the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Kennedy. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Thunderbirds come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like, they take a deep shot, they try it short, they've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guy.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds!
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
Coming out with it, it's Taylor. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Pugh. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it way down the field. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact. They do in situations like that. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's 2nd and a mile. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And it's the Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go right back to him. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. The sure hands, it's Kennedy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Knocked off his feet.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
The Thunderbirds will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And it's the Thunderbirds, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for room, it's Jenkins. Might have a chance. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that.